What is up, chat? What is up, OW fans? We're back. I'm hearing mad people in the parking lot behind us. It's like, what, 12 o'clock Monday? Well, Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning now, technically speaking.
Tuesday.
We just got done with our first week at school. Monday was Labor Day. No classes. And yeah, I guess we're just going to give you like a little like first week of college vibes and shit. I don't know. I mean, for me, I don't know about you, Carl. I mean, y'all already know him. This is my roommate. Boom. Locked in like that. But it's
We're
like...
gonna kiss next.
No, we're not. No, we're not. I mean, I don't know. First week of college. Is it everything you you thought it was going to be, bro?
Yeah, about. Play
Actually?
pickleball.
Really? Okay, what were your expectations of going in? That's a good question.
I didn't have expectations.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't... See, that's the thing. I always think about how my expectations are built off of like media, like movies and stuff like that.
I don't watch movies, so.
Monsters Inc. You never watched Monsters University?
Well, I wasn't expecting the scare games.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. But like, I don't know. I just think it's been boring as hell, to be honest. The classes. I mean, I have homework actually, which is kind of annoying. I have to
Yeah.
do homework tomorrow, and I probably gotta do something after this. But I mean,
I also had to do homework.
yeah. But there's like a lot of downtime where I'm just like doing nothing, and it's like, I guess the work should fill that time if you're thinking. Like I think we're not doing it right. I think the like actual way you do it is you grind really hard in the day, and then at night you like do stupid stuff that you do in college, which I don't think we're doing.
Nope.
When I say
Eli was at a party last night that we were at.
yeah, I know.
Were you there?
No,
Ah.
I didn't want to go out. I was like, I had fun the day before, so I was like, I'm not trying to overdo it. That's the other thing, because I've been hanging. On Saturday, I went to a little tailgate. TS was definitely fun, where I had like, I don't know, bro. I had like probably like 8 or 9 drinks. I'm not gonna lie, and what's it called? But I was hanging out with like older people. And do you know who Evan is? He went to Waterford.
What was his last name?
Ooh, I don't know, but he's like 2 years older than us.
Nope.
But okay, this guy. Let me paint the picture for you guys. Evan, valedictorian of his high school, came to UConn. Already had an internship, freshman to sophomore year. Division I athlete, track athlete for UConn.
Oh, the guy we saw at Target.
Yeah, ran the 400. He's jacked, right?
400 is crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Is he jacked? He's big. He's boom, fucking jacked, and got the girlfriend, everything. I would totally think that this guy like drinks all the time and is like a person that goes out, but actually, your boy actually more experiential than him. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy, right? You probably don't expect that based off first impressions, or no?
No, yeah. I wouldn't expect that, I'd say.
Yeah, I was hanging out with these older people, and like all of them are like, a few of them are just like just now starting to like drink and stuff, and like go out and like have fun and like go out to the parties and stuff. Even my brother's starting to do that now too. So I'm thinking maybe that's the play. It's because I'm seeing these people, I kind of want to be like, not want to be like them, but like, I mean, shit, who doesn't want to be a track star, ripped as hell, with a girlfriend? Hot girlfriend, by the way. Wait, that sounds wrong. His girlfriend's actually really, really nice, and she's definitely pretty. So it came out the wrong way. But like, she's like super nice. She was our designated driver. She drove me home from the tailgate, or from the match, the football match. Game, that's what they call it. It's not tennis. But I mean, they like didn't go crazy first couple of years. So maybe after a couple of years, this guy. Get this guy.
Still gonna
fucking
lose,
lit.
Still probably gonna lose $5 though.
Well, yeah, I made a bet with a friend that I was gonna get him to drink this year.
I thought it was a semester.
The semester, no chance, bro. $5 is gone. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think just this week for me, I definitely like meeting a bunch of new people. And I think it's so like at a big college, right? Like we go to Tucson University in Tucson, Oklahoma, and it's a big university. There's like 35,000 people, something like that. 30,000.
Something like that.
Yeah, 30 to 35,000 people. And you're meeting a new person every single day. And that's going to be the reality for like the rest of the 4 years pretty much, right? Like you're going to see new people, bump into new people. And it's so easy to make split-second judgments about people, like, boom, like that. Oh, I have an idea who you are. I'm going to put you in a box, and that's it. You're going to live there. And I think that's what I kind of did with this guy, Evan, my brother's roommate, or my brother's suite mate, because I've only met him a couple times. I know a little bit about him, and I made a judgment. And that judgment was false. He's actually more of like a homebody. And I thought like it was the opposite. And I think there's true, it's like on the opposite end. You know, I've got like a category in my head, I don't know about you, of like frat people, right? Do you have like a general idea of what that would be? Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, for me, that's like some like, just like kind of douchey, like, guy that thinks he's better than everyone.
Okay, well that's not what I had in mind.
Really?
No,
No,
because
describe
I've just
the ones
heard that.
you
I've just heard that they're like, they're all chill. They just like to party, you know.
Really?
I don't know.
That's your...
Never heard they were douchey or anything. No. And maybe they might roofie a couple people.
So
But aside
that's
from
a chill,
that-
that's a chill behavior, is what they say.
Aside that, like a pedophile, but low-key a chill one.
Okay. So that's his opinion. And for me, I don't know, I just had this misconception, I guess, that these people are just like, you know, have egos and like think, oh, like I'm an Alpha Kappa Lambda or whatever the fuck, and
Lambda.
I'm better than you, and I drink all the time, and I'm get fucking blah blah blah. Which I'm sure there are actual people that act like that. I mean, that's probably the reality. However, all the frat people I've met actually been like pretty
Yeah, the
chill.
guy at the dining hall. He was chill.
Yeah, but that guy was he's trying to recruit, so
Yeah, but he was
he's
chill.
gonna act chill with us.
No, but he seemed pretty chill, like just in general as a person. He seemed chill.
Yeah, he did. He seemed pretty cool. But like, I was like lifting the other day, met some people. They were chill too. I don't know. They were just not what I expected. And I think that I'm meeting a lot of people where, and I definitely knew this going in, that like people have depth, and you can't. I mean, never judge a book by its cover. Like sometimes the cover is right. Like I don't know about you, but sometimes it is right. But I think that for me, I'm learning that more and more that the cover is kind of always is less and less right for me. You know what I'm saying? Like the more you actually like meet people, interact with more people. I'm meeting because I'm meeting so many new people because first week, and I'm like, there's so much more depth to these people, right? It's not. I don't know. I'm making a lot of split-second judgments, and now I'm like regretting them. I'm like, I shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? I don't know if you got any thoughts.
No, I agree. I feel like there's a lot of people where just you look at them and you're like, yeah, that's what you're that person.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, talking to people, a lot more people. There's a lot more like chillers, people that I wouldn't mind hanging out with and stuff like that, and having class with. That was
Yeah.
one thing. Is that like one thing I expected was that in college, of course, is like you're in classes with a bunch of different people. It's not like high school where you're the same 20 people every day. But
Well, definitely our high school because we went to
at
a
least,
small place.
yeah, our high school at least, but in Toucan. But yeah, like talking to people, I haven't met anybody like weird. You know, like there's nobody I didn't enjoy talking to. You know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of just like, okay, I'm gonna like flip the script here. I think we've like closed the store. Is that fair to say? Don't judge a book by its cover. Okay. There's more depth to people, and then like Sonder and all that. Everyone's lives are very complex, and everyone is a complex being. That's true. That's a little lesson we can learn from the first week. So there's gonna be like a whole like 360. Wait, whole like 180. Okay, 270 degree turn here.
270.
Okay. I'm like, do you remember we were doing this? So like one of the first activities we did during the welcome week, or like the first like couple days, we went to the seminar, right? The honors seminar. Now we're in the honors group, which I'm putting very little value on. I think that some people around us, and definitely like I'm thinking of a couple people in particular from like our high school that are putting, now don't say any names, but put a lot of value on it. Like they think, oh, I'm better than other people, or like I'm in the honors program.
Oh.
That means I'm smarter.
Oh.
And this does this, like blah blah blah. I have so far from that. I'm like,
I feel worse about being in the honors program.
I don't know about that. I think it's at least something. It's like better.
It's
pick
nice
times.
that we're not in the bad.
Yeah, we have better
evil
dorms.
Toucan.
We have better pick times for classes. It's nice little perks, but it's like I don't really draw any self-esteem from that. I don't know about you. I think you're agreeing with me, right? Yeah, for sure.
I feel worse about myself.
Well, don't say that. We're not
Dude,
stupid. He's
walking
smart, by the way.
around with those Yukon Honors shirts.
Oh, that was so
genuinely
embarrassing.
make me like.
They made us put on these fucking garish teal shirts. He's about to pull it out. It's, oh my god. And your boy saw some girl. Let's just say that she is part of the Malikverse. And for the people that don't know what the Malikverse is, you're lucky. Let's just say that. Now I'm playing, but like the Malikverse is, you know, I stream and stuff. Carl knows I stream. He's. Are you a mod?
Nope.
He's
Nope,
he's number one fan.
You don't trust me as a mod.
Yeah, I lucky don't.
Yeah.
He's like he knows about my streams. Anyways, I stream, I play video games, and sometimes, let's just say theoretically, that I do DM girls on Instagram and Snapchat, and it's
Every
like
once in a while.
it's semi-frequent, and it's just for fun. It's like it's funny little content, I feel. But let's just say that the genesis of this was this one girl who shall remain anonymous.
Because they probably watch the videos.
I mean, realistically, probably yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing. But like, this one girl, I feel really bad because apparently, like, she thought I was harassing her. I sent her 2 messages. I'll make that very clear. I sent her literally like 2 messages, and I was left undelivered.
This was secondhand harassment.
Yeah, this is because of some other dickhead that I sadly have to call a friend. Was freaking like, I don't know, like snapping her all the time, and was like basically like sending her pictures of me and stuff. And like I low-key felt really bad. And I think that this other girl like was playing tennis with her and like talked to her about me too. So like she was like, I don't know. I felt really bad. That was genuinely not coming from me. Like, I was not like telling these people to do that. And he can vouch, right? Yeah, like, so I felt really bad. But she goes here too. She goes to freaking Toucan University, and I had to walk by her with that fucking god awful ass shirt, and she totally saw me, bruh. TS was embarrassing, bro. This was supposed to be like my
Another
revenge
thing
arc.
is, we have seen them around a lot.
Yes, bro, what the
Considering this
fuck?
place has 30,000
She
people.
doesn't even live here. She doesn't even live in our dorm. It makes sense if we saw her like walking like that. Okay, she doesn't. Even, she like, probably lives in some other dorm. Okay, what the funk? So it's like whatever, man. But this is supposed to be like my like revenge, not revenge arc, but like yeah, like now I Mog. But I mean,
But they still bully him.
they weren't even. They were just like
but they're like, they still think he's weird
Okay.
though.
You don't know that. You don't know that, bro. Don't say that. That's mean.
Behind you.
Yeah, let's just say they did say that. But they were probably like
behind
they're
you.
probably pointing him out because I was like, oh my god, he's behind you. He's so cute. That's probably what they were saying. But anyways, okay, this is okay. We're gonna run out of time, and this is so gonna run out of freaking space. I'm sorry if it happens again, chat. But what's it called? I want to talk about the honors advisor, right? Like, or not the honors advisor, like the head honors person. Remember that lady that came out and was like, oh, honors this. I don't know.
Oh, I was playing Clash Royale.
Okay, I was also playing Clash Royale, but I do remember her. And this lady, like the director of the honors program, and I remember sitting there, and I had this like, not come to Jesus moment. And I don't think you would have this because this is like a super weird thing for me to like think about. In the moment, I was just like, how entrenched is this lady in human-made BS? Okay, like you think about jobs. Sorry, trigger warning. But you think about like a job, right? Let's think like you're a nuclear physicist. You're studying like the laws of the universe. Those are like fundamental things that are like we're not changing, we're studying it, right? It's from the world. Or think about like a construction worker. It's like a raw kind of job. It's very like needed. It's very much a job that is like
It's necessary for
Yeah.
the world to function.
yeah, that's exactly
For
it.
society to function.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. There's a very clear value that person is producing, right? They're making a building, or you know, they're studying the universe. Like that's like, I think it's clear that there's value in that, and like that's a valuable pursuit. And I was thinking in the moment, I was like, what is this lady doing? What is she doing for the world? Okay, she is doing jack shit.
All right. Is she the one who kept telling us to
I don't know.
yell that?
She was like the person that made us yell these random words, and it's like, oh guys, always come to my office if you have any questions, and I'm so excited for this year for you guys to become Yukon Huskies, who are now honor students, and I'm so excited for you guys all to be here, and the honors program has so many wonderful
If you're
opportunities.
watching, I'm sorry.
And I have nothing against her because it's not her fault. But I was in the moment. I was just thinking. I was like, what is she doing with her life?
No. Seriously, this is a thing I've been thinking about for so long. What am I gonna do with my life? What is the purpose of my life, and what is the value I'm gonna generate? Okay. Now, if I'm a mechanical engineer, maybe I'm helping to like build bridges or some shit, or like I feel like there's some value there, right? Getting people to their work, or like, who knows? Maybe that bridge that I built, it was like help someone get to their dying family member faster, and like that's real value, I feel. But this lady that just works in like, kind of pushes papers, or works in some like university, which is a man-made construct to educate people, and then works in some office that we made up, and then is the leader of that office, and then she tells other people what to do. It's like so far removed from a valuable person that I just sat there and like, I don't know. And I've just been thinking about that a lot. Like, I've been seeing people, I'm like, what is your value? What are you going to do for the world? Or not even for the world, like, I think this is also my philosophy class, so I'm sorry because he's not taking philosophy. I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys, but like, there's this philosophy like class. It's like, what does it mean to be a good person? What does it mean to live a good life? And I've been just grappling with these ideas, and I keep on thinking about that lady, and about how she probably is completely blissful and completely ignorant to like how useless her position is. And that's not to be a mean thing. It's like, it's not her fault. The position was not made by her, and it's a position that we all kind of have been tricked into believing we need. And in reality, I don't think we do. And maybe we do need it. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I just think about, I don't know. You have any thoughts? Like how are you? What
No.
are you gonna do in your life? Do you know yet?
No, but I have somebody in mind.
Word.
Jersey Mike's.
Mm-hmm.
There's this guy. He's new, and I hate him. He's our new assistant manager. He, quote, lives and breathes Jersey Mike's and will bleed and die Jersey Mike's.
What the fuck is he doing with his life?
And he doesn't. He's not even good.
Yeah, what the fuck is he doing? Genuinely, is he gonna live his whole life working at Jersey Mike's,
I think so, because he's gonna bleed and die Jersey Mike's.
die at 80 years old? And this is not to hate on people who are like, maybe he's forced to do that job. Maybe that's the only job he could get.
No.
And okay, well,
He fucking loves it.
okay, but
And
maybe.
we fucking hate it. So
But I think there are some people where they might kind of work these like jobs that feel very fake, like kind of BS, like send a couple emails, do a couple paperwork, like fill out a couple sheets or whatever, and you get paid, and that's it. I'm not blaming these people because they probably live happier than I do, because I don't gain a lot of happiness, or I don't feel vindicated by telling these other people that you're wrong and I'm gonna live a valuable life, because I don't know how I'm gonna do it, right? I have no clue how I'm gonna do it. However, I am very aware of it, so it's kind of like a thing in the back of my head that I'm always considering. It's like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna kind of conduct myself? And it's very stressful. So I kind of envy these people who live in this la-la land of like, oh, I'm just gonna work at Jersey Mike's my whole life, and I'm gonna be the
Bleed
assistant
and
manager,
die.
and I'm gonna yell at Kyron because he's freaking, you put too many olives on the sandwich.
no, okay.
You put too much sauce on it.
I've worked with him 1 hour total, and I won't work with him much because I am here now. But
Hey.
he said, he said always write down the order. I was making one sandwich
It's like, what the fuck
that
is...
I've made probably like genuinely 1,000 times.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is he doing? And it's like, what, like, and he's like this, he's an assistant manager at one Jersey Mike's location
And our manager hates him.
in the middle of freaking a small state, in the middle of some continent, bro. And he's a tiny little speck, and his entire life is about Jersey Mike's. Like, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's just the average is to just kind of do what you're told, work a job, live the job, blah blah blah, and like, it doesn't matter what job it is. You don't have to really think about what value you're bringing to the world. And maybe it's the select few who are kind of like more open to the idea. And pause. I didn't like the way that was worded. It makes it sound like I'm better than others, or that we're better than other people for not understanding, but being aware. I don't think that's the truth. I think that's just.
I think I'm better than. I was gonna name drop, but
Well, I don't think I am. I don't think I'm higher, and I would never look down. Okay, I would never look down at other people for not being so aware. Like I said before, I kind of envy it. But I feel like living with the knowledge, or like living with, and maybe it's like a responsibility, knowing that I know that I can produce some sort of value for the world, that now I want to make sure that my life is lived in accordance with that I produce whatever value it is, I do produce it, and I don't just work at Jersey Mike's my whole life. Does that make sense? So I don't know. But yeah, that's just like just what's been on my mind. And like I've just been thinking about that a lot. Because like we're in college and I'm meeting a lot of people that are like, I'm a communications major. And I'm like, good for you. But maybe you're going to go to and be a journalist and something. But then why wouldn't you be like a journalism major even then? You know, maybe you're going to write about, you know, sports. And it's like, what are you doing with that? Maybe you are going to, you know, maybe write about like conflict.
Okay,
or
I
something.
don't take it that far. Like I feel like mine is just like a very select few people. Like
Yeah.
like the drug addict who also worked at Jersey Mike's.
Word.
I'm like, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah, but again, I don't like to look down on other people because like they might only have like certain amount of, you know, cards in their hand, or they might not have all the same opportunities that I have. So I think it's really not a thing about being better. I think it's just a thing about I know that I'm aware, and I think it's just, I don't know. I think a lot, and I made a whole video about this, about being great, and I think that for a lot of people, being average is just fine for them, and that's totally okay. Like that's what they want, and that's totally chill. Like to each their own. If you're happy, you're happy. Right? But I think that for me, I'm not going to be happy unless I'm producing some sort of great value for the world. And I just have to figure out what that is, because I feel like I'm always talking and I'm never actually doing enough. So that's why me and Kyron have pledged to not use social media for the next week.
What?
What do you mean, what? Nah, I'm playing. But like, I think, yeah, I'm trying to cut back. For me personally, I'm trying to cut back so I can have more time to like scheme up some stuff. Because I don't know, I just got to spend more time thinking. Or maybe I should spend less time. I mean, look at the channel name, just overthinking. But I feel like I got to figure out what type of value I want to produce. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but
Okay.
yeah.
Let me like take it back a step. So about the people who you were talking about, like, oh, you're like a communications manager,
Yeah.
major or something like that. I low-key have more respect for those people,
Really?
right? Yeah, because like
Really?
at that point, you know, like I feel like when you're picking a major, you should know like how like important I guess the major is, or how much money. That's another thing, is how much money, right?
Yeah.
And there are people like. There are certain majors where you know you're not going to make a lot. Like I'm not going to lie, unless you're like crazy good at it. Like I don't know, not to hate on philosophy majors, but philosophy, because I'm not hating. Like me, doing engineering because that's what society tells me to do, and that's what's going to make me some money, hopefully. But those people, they're doing it because they want to do it. They're good at it and they enjoy it. Maybe like we know somebody who went into philosophy. And he's a chill dude, and I respect him a lot for going into philosophy when there's
went into
probably
philosophy?
a million people. There's a grillion people like online saying like, oh, philosophy, you fucking idiot. Why would you do that?
Wait, who?
I'll tell you later.
Bro, I don't know. I
But
know,
yeah,
no idea.
He's a chiller. So yeah, I have
You
more
can
respect for those
you can
people.
actually make a lot of money in philosophy, by the way.
Yeah.
Consultants.
But like I mean like majors like
Major
that.
in philosophy.
Like, there's like some majors like that. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like, it does. It takes. I think that's another thing. It takes a lot of courage to like live a life that is not expected of you, or live a life that goes kind of against the convention. But I also feel like a lot of people are just majoring in like communications.
Because it's easy.
Yeah, and it's because it's just like my parents are making me go to college. I'll just do communications and just get a degree. I don't think I bet that the amount of people that are genuinely passionate. I don't even know what you do in a communications degree. Like what the fuck? What do you?
Communicate.
Are they illiterate? Are they nonverbal when they go into the thing? Like, what do you mean? Well, anyways, it's like they're kind of just doing it. But I bet some people probably do have a passion for it, and I respect that. And I think there's probably is some. That's another thing. It's like there's different philosophical kind of like systems that people can live their life by. And I've almost struggled with this question. If you're a smart person, right? And when I say smart, someone that's generally good at school, like I'm not being I'm not trying to I'm not trying to toot our own horns here, but me and Carl are both at least better than average at school, right? And do we have a responsibility to go into a degree like, let's say,
Like
become a
engineer.
doctor? Like something that like not everyone can be a doctor, right? Do we have kind of moral responsibility to do it because it would be better for society. Because not everyone can do it, and we kind of got blessed with the brains to be able to do it, right? So is it our responsibility to do that, or do we have a responsibility to ourselves to do what we believe would make us the most happy, not what would be the best for society on the whole? Which I think that might be a discussion for another day, but it's definitely something to think about. Like I don't know, I'm not majoring in becoming a doctor, and in my heart of hearts, I totally 1,000,000,000% believe I could be a doctor if I really, really wanted to. Like, I don't know about you, but
I don't think I could.
I think he's just underselling himself. Like, Carl's a smart guy. Like, he could definitely do it if he wanted to.
We're good. We're so good.
And like, for me, I'm like very much like, I mean, I'm good at taking tests. I can study. I can learn. If I really, really apply myself, I totally could be a doctor. But like, I don't want to because it's not what I want to do. Even though I could probably generate a lot of good value, like we were talking about before, being a doctor. So I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I get where you're coming from. It would be like, there's a way. In a perfect world, society is like 100% efficient. These people who are able to do the hard jobs do the hard jobs. But like, hard jobs, no, I'm not going to discriminate. But you know,
For sure,
that's
there's
just
way
not-
harder jobs
That's
that-
just not how these things go, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I couldn't work as a construction worker or something, especially with my back. That's another thing. My back has been shit, and it's getting slowly better, but it's so ass. And it totally
Yeah.
sucks.
Like, I totally couldn't be a gay adult actor.
Never say never, though.
Never say never.
And I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll wrap it up soon, because that's just like what my mind has been on. Because especially now, like, shit's getting real. You know, I just finished my resume. Okay, now I gotta start fucking applying for jobs, and I'm like, what type of job am I gonna apply for on campus? And I have to start applying for internships. It's like, what am I gonna apply for? And I'm like, I don't know, blah blah blah, because I'm like unsure, and I don't want to make the wrong choice for my career. And it's like, then I take a step back, and I'm like, well, first of all, when you take a step back, you realize like how privileged we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking, we're using like some $170 mics. We're talking to a fucking what, $3,000 camera.
Okay, no. This is like, no. $3,000 is like the setup. This isn't.
$3,000 camera setup. You know, we're sitting in our dorm rooms in a higher education, in an institution for higher education, and it's like
Where we are
okay.
both going for cheap compared to a lot
Yeah,
of people.
like we are very fortunate. But anyways, when you take a step back of like thinking about, oh my god, my career, my job, my resume, blah blah blah, and you're like, take a step back. I'm like, why does this really matter? Like, what am I gonna do with the limited amount of time I have on Earth? Like, what am I gonna do with all that? But I don't know. I don't really know. What about you? Like, you figured it out yet?
Nope.
As soon as we figure it out, we'll let you guys know.
I low-key haven't figured out my major yet either. I'm
Exactly,
majoring
same
in
here.
something, but it's just
Like,
gonna change. I can
I'm
tell
mechanical. He's electrical, but
you. Yeah, if I were to bet money, I'd bet money that's gonna change.
yeah, like it's
Just something
just like
easier.
it's like whatever. Like I have no clue.
Yep.
But
Don't know what I want to do after.
Yeah, exactly. We really have no idea, and I'm sure we'll figure it out. But
I want to eat a pretzel.
we just gotta give ourselves some time. I think that's another thing. We just gotta like. I feel very rushed. Like I feel like everything should be figured out. Like right now, you should be figuring everything out. But like, I'm like very much. I'm kind of more like, I feel very rushed, right? And I know that the right choice is to not rush and whatever.
All right, guys. Sorry. It's like a weird cutoff. Same thing happened. We ran out of storage on the freaking card. We're working on it. Getting the more storage. The last part we cut out was more like talking about just like loneliness and how even though we're not surrounded, or that we're surrounded by a bunch of people, like proximity wise, how we can still feel alone because everyone that we've known, that we're friends with, are like going off to different avenues. You know what I'm saying, right, Carl? Yeah. And now like even though we're surrounded by a bunch of people, it can still feel like lonely at times. That's what we just talked about. And also like romantical. I don't know. I told a little story about how I saw Evan, my brother's sweet mate, with his girlfriend riding on a freaking scooter. They like rode past me. So like they just saw the back of me. And I had my hood up because I was like not in my feels, but I was just like alone walking back to the dorm, and they like went by me on the scooter, and like the girl was like hugging Evan and stuff on the back. I was like, oh, that's really cute. And TS definitely made me a little sad because then like she like hopped off of it and then was like chasing him and like play fighting and stuff. I was like, bruh. I was like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It'll come, I guess. It'll come. I don't know how, but you know, universe works in mysterious ways, I guess. But yeah, nothing else to say. Like, comment, and subscribe. What's your favorite animal? I think was the question.
Comment your favorite animal.
Yup. And yeah, guys, I mean, peace out. Week 1 in the books. Hopefully week 2 is, you know, nothing but up. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
What? Nothing but up.
Don't do that shit.
Alright, bro. You're making a freaking Nazi joke, bro. Gosh, man. Anyways, yeah, nothing else really to say. Just, I don't know. I think working through loneliness can be hard, but it's, I don't know. I think that for me personally, I'm just telling myself that we're gonna find friends. Like, it's 1 week. You got 4 more years. And I feel like I'm a nice person. I'll find somebody. I'll find people. You know, I'll find, you know, people to chill with. So, yep. Yeah. Peace out, guys, and hope you guys enjoy your week that's coming up.